The transport shuttle rattled as it docked at Station Kepler 7, and Marlin adjusted his duffel bag on his shoulder, studying the cramped habitat module that would be his new home. Single father, human engineer, and now neighbor to species he'd only seen in orientation, Hallis. The galaxy was getting smaller every year. He'd barely finished unpacking when he heard Etisoft trembling knock on his door. Marlin opened it to find a small Zenthari child, no taller than his hip, her translucent skin shimmering with anxious purple hues. 4 delicate eyes blinked up at him in a pattern he recognized as distress. "Please," she whispered in heavily accented standard. "Can you fix our door? Mummy is scared." The girl couldn't have been more than 6 in human years. Her name was something beautiful and but she told him humans could call her Z. She clutched a worn fabric toy against her chest, her small 3-fingered hands trembling. "Show me," Marlin said gently. Grabbing his toolkit, Z led him next door to Habitat 7B. The door panel sparked intermittently, its seal compromised. Through the gap, Marlin could see a Zenthari adult Z's mother. He presumed huddled in the far corner of the small living space. Her skin pulsed deep indigo, the color of terror among her species. "How long has it been like this?" Marlin asked. 3 days, Z said quietly. Station maintenance said we're low priority, not emergency. But Mummy won't come near the door. She's scared someone will come in. Marlin felt something tighten in his chest. He'd read about this. Zenthari were prey species on their homeworld, evolved with instincts that made broken barriers a primal fear. What was an inconvenience to him was a living nightmare to them. "I'll fix it," he said. "Tell your mum she's safe. I'm not coming in, just fixing the panel from out here." Z translated in rapid, musical chirps. The adult Zenthari's skin flickered slightly less dark. Marlin worked methodically, replacing burnt circuits and realigning the door's magnetic seal. His hands, calloused from years of station work, moved with practiced precision. Behind him, Z watched with all 4 eyes wide with fascination. "You're very good at fixing," she observed. "I've had practice," Marlin said, smiling. "I have a daughter. She breaks things all the time. Not on purpose, she just likes to see how they work." "Where is she?" "With her grandparents. On Earth, I'm working here to save money so I can bring her to visit next cycle." Z's skin brightened slightly yellow, he thought. Curiosity maybe, or hope. The door hummed to life, sealing properly with a satisfying click. The locking mechanism engaged, and Marlin tested it 3 times to be sure. "There, secure. Tell your mum it's fixed." Z chirped inside, and gradually her mother approached the door. She didn't open it fully, but Marlin could see one large eye peering through, studying him with obvious wariness. "Thank you," came a soft, melodic voice. "We have little to offer in payment." "No payment needed," Marlin said, packing his tools. "We're neighbors." "That's what neighbors do." The eye blinked several times surprise. He guessed over the following weeks, Marlin noticed small things appearing at his door. A bowl of crystallized nectar that tasted like honey and starlight. A carefully folded piece of Zenthari biocloth, luminescent and beautiful. A data chip containing Zenthari, lullabies that he played while missing his daughter across the light years. Z became a regular visitor, knocking shyly whenever something broke or whenever she had questions about humans. Marlin found himself looking forward to her visits, to her endless curiosity and the way her skin would flash bright. green joy when he explained how things worked. One evening, Z arrived with a different question. Marlin, at school, they teach us that humans are dangerous, that your species fights wars and breaks things, but you fix things. Why? Marlin sat down so he was at her eye level. Humans are complicated. Z. Yeah, we've fought wars. We've made mistakes, big ones. But that's not all we are. We're also builders, explorers, protectors. We're people who fix doors for scared neighbors because it's the right thing to do, even when no one tells you to. Especially then. Z's skin rippled with thoughtful patterns. I think I want to be a fixer too, like you, like humans. Then you'd be a great engineer, Marlin said warmly. The galaxy needs more people who want to fix things instead of breaking them. Months later, when Marlin's daughter Julia finally arrived on station, Z was there at the docking bay, her skin blazing with excitement. Julia, all of 9 years old, with her father's eyes and her mother's wild curls, stared at the small alien girl with wonder. You must be Z. Dad told me about you in all his messages. And you're Julia. Your father talks about you every day. The two girls bonded instantly, comparing toys and trading stories, while Marlin stood back and watched, his heart full. Z's mother approached him quietly, her skin now a calm, peaceful blue. Thank you, she said, for more than the door, for showing my daughter that the universe has kindness in it, that humans can be trusted. Thank you for trusting me, Marlin replied, for giving us a chance. That night, both families shared a meal in Marlin's habitat, human pasta and Zenthari nectar cakes. Laughter and chirps mixing together. Julia and Z sat side by side, already planning their futures as engineers who would fix things across the galaxy. And Marlin thought, this is how it starts. Not with grand treaties or political speeches, but with a broken door and a scared mother and a single dad who simply decided to help. This is how humanity earns its place among the stars, one fixed door, one frightened neighbor, one act of simple kindness at a time. The galaxy would never be the same.